probably a couple throws earlier in the game that you'd like to have had back, but at the end, the touchdown run at the end of the first half, the touchdown drive at the third down passes at the end of regulation, the touchdown run to start overtime. Does it feel it felt sort of like watching you there, like once you're in the fight or flight situation, maybe you settled into what you do best. Do you have a sense that some of that rust is kind of sliding off you now?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I going into this game, I knew I had to perform better than last week, and that was just really my mindset on just, focusing on what I can control, focusing on what I do best, and just, trying to get better. So that was just my mindset on just going into this game, on knowing that I wanted to, be a better Terry Wilson than I was the week before.
Hey Terry, obviously your first game back. I just want to get your thoughts on how comfortable you were being back at home and just running through a game here in Lexington again.
I mean, there was no better feeling. It felt great to be back in Kroger Stadium. Something I was looking forward to since being injured. It's tough that we didn't get the win, but it really was a pleasure to be back back at home and be around the fans, and so it felt great.
John Clay.
Harry, how frustrating, though, is it because you guys rushed for over 400 yards, you scored 41 points, but you still lost the game? How frustrating is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely frustrating. It's something that you don't want to happen. I feel like, as offense, we worked really hard throughout the week on, knowing that our mindset was to come out for 60 minutes. And, I feel like we did that. I feel like we, there's some things that we can, correct, but I feel like, we all laid it on the field. So it's definitely, it hurts. It hurts coming short, to a game like that, but you got to move on and forget about it and, focus on the new week.
John Hale.
Terry, as one of the leaders on this team, what's the message in the locker room after two straight losses with a bunch of ranked teams coming up and things getting really difficult here?
Just having that mindset that, this is an older team and, we can control what we can control. We can control our mindset, our mentality, how we want to come out to practice, and just not mope around. It sucks, but we have to get better as a team, and that should be everybody's mindset right now. I mean, coming off this loss, it's tough, but I'm all ready to forget about it and get ready for this week coming up. So we just gotta make sure that we have that mindset that we're ready to be locked in on Monday and get back at it.
Dr. Wong.
Yeah, Terry, a couple of things. First of all, could you talk about how you feel like your decision-making is improving over the course of this year? And then secondly, what happened on that fourth down play where you ended up taking that sack, that loss?
I definitely do feel, more comfortable. Going through the injury, I really felt like as a quarterback I progressed on the mental side of the game, on just knowing where I need to go with the ball and just trusting everything. So I definitely feel more comfortable. The sack on 4th and 1, it was a free blitzer, and it happened so fast. I could have thrown the ball away, but it's just something that you don't want to happen. It's definitely on fourth down. I think it was 4th and 1. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that you don't want to happen.
John Clay.
Terry, after the injury last year, I think maybe some people thought coming into this year, especially first, you might be hesitant to run the ball, but you don't seem like you're hesitant at all. Did you build your confidence through camp that you could run the ball, even though I know you didn't get much contact, but do you feel like your confidence is building with that part of your game?
Yeah, most definitely. Throughout camp and even throughout the rehab process, once I got out there on the field and was able to start running around again, and just trusting that my leg was fine and knowing that I still had my speed, I had the confidence, but it's different once you get on the field and you're getting hit for the first time in over a year. So that first game, my confidence was getting there, but now I feel like I'm back to how I should be running the football every time.
Anything else for Terry? All right, thank you guys. We'll see you Monday.